So then, the Austrian Grand Prix, F1 returns to the Red Bull Ring, and I think one of the big questions is going to be, will it continue to be a Red Bull-dominated circuit? Those questions and more are things that we're going to ask over the course of this preview. And let's start off by talking about the format for this weekend, because it's going to be one of the sprint weekends, which means that our practice on Friday is going to happen around the middle of the day before the sprint qualifying in the late afternoon. And then we have the sprint in the morning, UK time. It's about midday on the continent that the sprint is going to be taking place, but it's 11 o'clock in the morning UK time before we have qualifying a couple of hours afterwards for the Grand Prix itself, which starts at 3 PM local time on the Sunday. And a little bit about the track itself. It's listed as having 10 corners at around 4.3 kilometers long. It's one of the shorter laps in the course of the season. The race distance will be just over the 305 kilometer mark at 306.4, and we have 71 laps, which in the sprint will probably mean that we have about 24 laps of racing action. The lap record set in 2020 by Carlos Sainz is a 105.6. And of course, Red Bull have enjoyed good successes at the Austrian Grand Prix. Max Verstappen winning in 2018, 2019, 2021 and 2023. 2021 is part of a double header with the Styrian Grand Prix, which he also won. 2020, both the wins went to Mercedes, Valtteri Bottas, and then to Lewis Hamilton. And 2022, it went the way of Charles Leclerc. So the question is going to be then, is it going to be Red Bull again? Max Verstappen did win both the sprint and the Grand Prix last year. In the sprint, he headed home a Red Bull 1-2 with Sainz, then Stroll and Alonso as the top 5. Whereas in the Grand Prix, Perez lost out to Charles Leclerc for second place, whilst Lando Norris was 4th and then Alonso was 5th. But yeah, if we see Alonso up towards this pointy edge of the field, it'll be a massive turnaround from last weekend at his home race. We could expect to see Ferrari much further up the field. We could probably expect to see Mercedes a bit further up as well. They have done better at the Red Bull Ring compared to other circuits in recent seasons, though obviously we must remember the qualifying shunts that they faced a couple of years back. So it's a little bit of yes and a little bit of no as to whether or not the Austrian Grand Prix will be a more Mercedes-inclined track. Lewis Hamilton's run well there in the past before. Lando Norris obviously has got recent records of running well there, and it's going to be a question of which of those Mercedes-powered cars is going to be the better one over the course of the weekend. Ferrari has relatively been thereabouts the Austrian Grand Prix over recent seasons, so there is going to be your big question when it comes to the form guide going into this weekend. However, bigger questions are probably going to come up over the weather. The forecasts that I'm looking at are showing rain through the week, and whilst the Friday might be dry, Saturday and Sunday are showing rain, with Sunday potentially even showing thunderstorms. So that could also be a massive spanner in the works as we head into Red Bull's home weekend. Will we see a dominant Red Bull again? Will it be Verstappen performing well in the wet? Or will that be the great neutralizer? And, well, I'm going to have to ask you to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below on that one. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you around on Sunday for my race review, or maybe even early next week, depending on how the WRC unfolds over the course of Rally Poland. But do make sure to be subscribed, and if you hit the bell, you'll be able to be notified the moment that the review goes out, whether it is on Sunday or whether it's in the early part of next week. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.